Hey viewers, hey subscribers, and welcome back to my channel, Aquarian Empress Tarot. You guys, happy Saturday. I was gonna start at 2 o'clock. Here we are, it's almost 4. Y'all know I'm human, okay? So, anybody who would like to hop in, anybody who would like to get a reading, feel free to hop on in. I'm gonna give everybody a few minutes to hop in before we get started. And I'm going to pull, what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull ancestor messages. So I'm going to first, I'm just going to pull collective messages. And then anybody who wants a reading while you're in here, let us know. Let me know. And then send your donation and drop a green heart so I know what you want to do. Rico. So, happy Saturday, everybody. I'm back at it, y'all. I'm back at it. It's been a minute, but I'm back at it. Hang on, y'all. Because Rico's doing the absolute most. Hey, Rico. Hey, Zach. Hey, Aisha Love, how are you? It's been a minute, but I'm here. My goal was to start at 2, but it didn't quite work out that way, so here we are. And I'm giving everybody a minute to hop in because anybody who wants to join in before I get started. Some folks always be coming in on the tail end of readings. There has been a lot going on, which is why I have not been present as of lately in my own personal life, and I've been dealing with it. But I'm in a good space at this point to where I'm good. I'm a lot better. I've been dealing with it, so I'm in a good space to where I'm actually able to do readings now, and I'm at peace with the situation. Let's see. All right. Hey, Divine Love. Hey, everybody hopping into the live stream. Hey, happy Saturday, y'all. At this point, it's just been a matter of me dealing with my own thought process on how things transpired. And without going into too much detail, something tragic happened very to someone I know, and been trying to deal with that and process it. Even though it doesn't directly involve me, like, situations can just really make you go through it emotionally and mentally. So I've been making sure that before I do any type of reading for anybody, that my spirits and my energy are in good energy. So I had to make sure I did that cleansing, cleanse my home, cleanse my energy, cleanse my space, everything. So that's where I've been. I've also been very focused on work and things of the like. So if y'all don't see me, it's because I'm dealing with a lot. I'm dealing with a lot. I still love everybody. I'm still here. I'm still available. It's just processing and dealing with so many. Yeah, well, everybody on my channel is grown. I think 18 or older. So y'all understand adulting can be hell sometimes. It really can. That's why, like, I know people people in spiritual community, they talk so much about rituals and candle burning and all these different things, but at the end of the day, like, you have to be consistent no matter what you're going through, because you can burn a candle for something to try to manifest something, but if you're not consistent with your practice, and this is a message to everybody watching my live stream, if you are not consistent with your practice and you become slack, it will show up. You'll see it in full force. And that's with anything really that you set your mind to do. You have to have enough discipline to be and consistent. You have to be disciplined and consistent if you want something to manifest. Continue to pray for the things that you desire. Continue to do your money rituals. Continue to say your prayers for protection and do your protection work. Wearing your protection talismans and charms and things of that nature. Like, do the things that you know you need to do to bring about the change that you want to see. But you got to do it consistently. So, also knowing and trusting and having faith, right, in the divine, that everything is going to work out exactly the way that it's supposed to. Fear is a liar, because fear is definitely a blockage, and fear will keep you stuck in a situation, or it'll prevent you from making certain moves in your life because you're afraid of what if or what could. And those are things that are not our concern. Our concern is not to be, focused on what could be, or what if this and what if that. What if, you know what I mean? What if, okay? The thing is to focus on here and now, in the present. When you focus on here and now, then you can really focus on moving forward. I know a lot of people are dealing with like financial hardships as well. It's okay to ask for help. Can we talk about it for a minute? I don't know about y'all, but especially with what they consider minorities, or in ethnic communities, Black communities, Latino communities, Hispanic, like, I feel like it's been ingrained in a lot of us culturally to suffer. Like, when we are struggling, like, y'all, I'm sure y'all familiar with that term, struggle love, and it's not just with love, it's in other aspects of our lives too. And I think that's something that's been passed down generation to generation, where a lot of times we go through hardships and we don't want to ask for help. We don't want to ask for help because we don't want to seem like we're being too much, or I don't know. Y'all tell me, what is the reason that y'all think a lot of people don't ask for help or get the help that they need? And I'm not talking about just like, like psychologically, exactly, like psychologically or financially. Do you know that there are people who are billionaires who have financial advisors? Do you see what I'm saying? I hope what I'm saying is making sense. There are people who are multi-million, billion-dollar, like, they have corporations and they have financial planners. They have, they have financial advisors. They have bankers. They have people to assist them with their budget. They have accountants, bookkeepers, accounts payable, accounts receivable. And a lot of times I think we feel like, well, I'm struggling, or I have all of this debt, or I have all this stuff that I need to take care of and I just can't manage it, and I'm not going to say anything to anybody. No, get the help that you need. If you're willing to go to the doctor, let me put it to you like this, right? And a lot of people don't do that either. People wait until something gets out of control to go get a checkup. No, ma'am. You should be, especially women. Women are supposed to be going to get checkups anyway for their female reproductive area once a year. That's just for that particular area. I highly encourage you to get a physical as much as you possibly can. Like, get an overall physical from your licensed practitioner or physician, so that you know overall your body mass, your weight, how healthy is your body overall, so that way you can take care of you the best way possible, right? But people tend to neglect the financial aspect as well. The two coincide. Your mental health, your physical health, and your financial health, they all kind of go together, because you'll get to know a lot about a person the way that they handle their money. A lot of people are very reckless with spending, impulsive shoppers, people who do a lot of gambling and blowing money as soon as they get it. They don't know how to save and set aside for a rainy day. And then when something happens, they don't have the money. They don't have the money. As soon as they get it, they just, it's gone. They don't know how to set aside, get things that they need when they need it, take care of responsibilities first, rent, utilities, car note, insurance, all those things that you need first, and the wants later. And I think that's I think part of that is because a lot of people were never taught that as children. We tend to emulate what we've been taught as children. So when we grow up in the adult world, it's like a lot of people don't know, like even with managing credit and things like that, how it works and, you know, how to utilize it and things like that. So if it's something that you don't know, please do your research. Ask questions, ask the professionals, ask the people who've been there, done that. I was actually talking to my banker yesterday about credit cards and things I can do to improve my own credit, and she was giving me the options of how to do it. If I wanted to start over from scratch, whatever I wanted to do, she was there to assist me along the way. That's her job. That's what she does. So I say all of that to say, don't be afraid to reach out for help. Even if it's, whether it's financial, whether it's with your physical health, even if it's with your emotional and mental well-being, don't be afraid to reach out to somebody, lean on somebody, to talk to someone because you just need advice. You're not really sure if maybe you're overthinking a situation or you're just paranoid, or you know what I mean? Because sometimes I know I've been there too. Sometimes we struggle between knowing, is this fear or is this my intuition kicking in? Because I know that can be a tough spot sometimes. It can be a little tricky to navigate between the two, but it's okay. It is totally okay for you to not be okay. It's okay to not be okay. It's okay to reach out and ask for help. Sometimes our ego gets crushed because we feel like we can do it all. Super women, specifically women, you cannot do everything yourself. It's okay to need help. It's okay to ask your mom to watch the baby for you, or your sister to take care of something for you. Like, don't feel like you have to do everything all the time by yourself. That's why when we talk about love, you know, the word love, the L-O-V-E word, a lot of people automatically assume it's in regards to relationships. But honey, let me tell you, the best love that you will ever have is the love that you have from your family, people in community, people who are around you, okay? I am so thankful every day for the people in my community because they really do watch out. They really do pay attention. They notice things. They're kind people. Like you have to have a good sense of community, close friends, relatives, siblings, parents. You need other people in your life, not just, hear me out, not just a romantic partner, okay? It's nice to have a romantic partner, somebody that you're in a relationship with, right? But before that person ever came on the scene, who was your support? Who was your team? Who was your tribe? Who were the people that you went to when you needed something? Who were the people that supported you through any and everything and helped assist you along the way, right? And I know a lot of people don't even have that sometimes. Some people have been on their own since very, very young. They've had to do so many things on their own. So that's why I just say, like, I feel like it's something that's been ingrained in us to not ask for help, to deal with things on our own. And sometimes it can be overwhelming. Adulting, being a grown-up is not fun at all. It ain't fun at all. It comes with perks, but it is not fun being a grown-up in this day and age. It's hell. It's for the birds. It's for the birds. So don't feel like you have to do everything yourself. You do not. Call that friend. Call your best friend. Call your mother. Call your father. Call your sister. Call your brother. You having car trouble, call him up. He's a mechanic. Call him up. You have a best friend that knows somebody that can paint and you need a painter. Call her up. Ask the questions, right? You're struggling. You need a loan. Go talk to your financial advisor. Talk to your banker. Ask them, what can you do in this situation? How can you build your credit? How can you repair it if it's low? You know what I mean? Like, don't be embarrassed. Don't ever be embarrassed or ashamed of your own truth. Stand in it. Exactly that too, Divine. You have to use discretion and discernment with who you deal with. But just know that there are people who are there to support you. You know what I mean? Like, you're not alone. You're not doing it alone. You have people who are willing to. I've even found that complete strangers sometimes will give me really helpful information. Just communicating with other people, which brings me to another point, right? Be careful of how you treat people while we're talking about community, how you treat people. Let's say, for example, I have a job, right? And I'm a cashier at a gas station, right? And I have people coming in and out of this gas station all the time, right? You know, because, you know, people are different. People are weird sometimes. People's personalities are different. And I'm very respectful. I'm very polite. But I'm also very firm with boundaries when it comes to shoplifting or whatever the case may be, right? Because that's my job. That's my livelihood. I do not know, as a cashier, the person that's coming into that gas station. I don't know that individual at all. I don't know what kind of mental illness that person is dealing with. So for me to be rude, to be disrespectful, to call someone out of their name, I'm putting myself in a dangerous situation. People have normalized in this culture, you know, nowadays people have normalized being disrespectful. People have normalized treating people hateful or very aggressive or not being kind to people. It's not okay. And you mess with the wrong person. You mess with the wrong person or say the wrong thing to the wrong person at the right time, and your ass is grass. I'm just saying it. Somebody needed to say it. I'm telling you right now. Your attitude, your mouth, your behavior, you gotta watch it. Because you don't know what somebody else is thinking. You don't know what somebody else is going through. You don't know their mental state. So you have to be very careful of how you deal with people. Because everybody is not dealing with a full deck. That's one. Two, some people have anger management issues. You never know what's going on in somebody's mind. You don't. My mom used to tell us all the time as children, you think you're bad, but there's always somebody better than you. You can put on a tough show if you want to, but there's always going to be somebody that is 10 times worse than you. So it just makes me think, like, how I interact with people. I want to make sure that I leave a good impact on people, that I'm being respectful, that I'm being considerate of other people. I'm being empathetic to people's situations. Now, does that mean that I have to be a doormat? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. But you don't go doing things that can create, because I was having this conversation the other day with a good friend talking about karma. You don't want to do things to create your own karma. Sometimes people create their own karma by the things that they do here and now. They create their own karma. Burning bridges with people. You see what I'm saying? Burning bridges with people. Hide. Yes. Okay. Burning bridges with people. You can create your own karma. So that's something to keep in mind as well. You know what I mean? You can't treat people. You cannot treat people any type of way. That's just like in situations with people where people have used someone or manipulated someone, lied to somebody, cheated on somebody, stole from somebody, robbed somebody. And then that karma comes back to them tenfold in a different way. You put that out there. You created that. You see what I'm saying? You created that. You know, karma is about balance. It's the scales. So whatever you put out, be careful of what you're putting out. What energy, what energetic vibrations are you sending out into the world, into the universe, because it's going to come back to you. If it's not love, if it's not peace, if it's not empathy, if it's not care and concern. And I'm not saying that sometimes tough love is not necessary, because sometimes in certain situations you have to be a little tough. You have to be a little bit assertive. But generally speaking, like treating people the way you want to be treated, you would think it was common sense. It is not. It's not. For a lot of people, it's not. Common decency. I see it all the time because I interview people all the time for jobs, right? For job placement. And sometimes the way that they talk to me in an interview process, whether they're demeaning me or trying to talk to me in a condescending tone, or they're just disrespectful, they're vulgar during the interview process, I'm like, listen, you're gonna have to scale it down. I can't send you to thus and such company with this type of lingo, with this type of attitude, with this type of demeanor. So those are all just things to think about since we were on the topic. But I wanted to say about struggling. You don't have to struggle. You don't have to struggle. If you don't take anything else away from this live stream, you do not have to struggle. It's okay to not be okay. It's okay to need to reach out. It's okay to take some time for yourself to get yourself back together if you've been through something very traumatic emotionally, mentally, physically. You need time to heal. You need time to regain your strength. You need time to reach out and get the assistance that you need. But you gotta ask for it too. You gotta ask for it too. You can't just be like, I'm not good, and then just lay on the couch all day and eat ice cream, because that's not gonna help you get better. Right? So sending my love to everybody. Don't forget, today is Protection Day. It is Saturday. Like I said, do all your protection workings and things of that nature. Okay, y'all. So anywho, let me get some messages for the collective. I'm gonna do some collective messages real quick and see what messages comes up for the collective. Anybody that hops into the live stream and you're wanting a reading, please be sure to drop a green heart and let us know. I'm just gonna do some collective messages and then hop out, okay? All right, y'all. All right, Spirit, what messages do you have for the collective? Let's see what we got here. Oh, y'all, I'm sorry. I forgot to tell y'all. If you hear noise, it's Rico. Don't pay no mind. It's Rico. He's actively running around on my floor somewhere. Oh, I think he's tired out. Looks like he's taking a nap. Okay. So he's running around on my floor somewhere. All right, y'all. Let me just hop in here real quick. Also, I'm still available for personal readings. So if anybody wants to get a reading this week, please reach out to me, let me know. And you can also book through my website. Thank you, Divine Love. Thank you, Aisha. Thank you to my moderator. Shout out to y'all. Y'all are the best. You really are. Okay, boo. I got you. I just wanted to let everybody know that because I have been MIA for this week, because like I said, I've been going through a lot, and I'm good now. You know, I'm in a good place. Of course you do, boo. Aisha, if you need a reading, love, message me, because like I said, I've been busy the past couple weeks, and I don't think if you told me, I didn't know. So make sure you let me know, love, if you want a reading. I got you. Because I also know you paid, and so if you, anytime you need a reading, just let me know. Let's see. Ooh, we got High Priestess, harness mystic power. So that's a collective message, y'all. Okay. Yeah, so feel free, if you're wanting to book a full in-depth personal reading with me, feel free to book it. My website is still open, you guys. The website is still going. It's still open. One thing about me is I'm going to take the time that I need to take care of myself. It's something, and I didn't used to do that, but I've learned over time that I got to take time for myself, because the running around too much, no, ma'am. I got to slow down. High Priestess, harness mystic power, align with the light, and focus on all things positive. I feel like Spirit is like trying to whoo me in the face right now. I feel like my edges are being snapped. Now notice that this is Egyptian, and the cat here is like one of those Egyptian cats. You see him? A black cat. And you know, black cats actually represent protection. They are symbols of protection. I actually have a black cat that always comes around my apartment all the time. He always comes around my apartment. It says the high priestess is the physical embodiment of the divine feminine, the goddess in human form. She has had many names through time and space, but her essence has remained similar: fierce, powerful, and disciplined. In many traditions, particularly pre-Christian, the high priestess was in charge of spiritual and religious orders and was the voice of authority and guidance from the gods. The high priestess in this deck is the consort and partner of the high priest. If you look at them together, you'll see they mirror each other's energy. She's joined by a black cat representing the Egyptian goddess Bast, who protects her from lower energies. And she stands strong in her glory and power. It says you are a mystic with the capacity to connect with the energies that go beyond the human senses. Ooh. Within you is a force of magic that is directed by your will. There is an opportunity for you to rise up at this time, but it requires dedication and discipline. What did I tell you guys earlier? If you want something, it takes consistency, dedication, and discipline. You are being guided to look at what you're working on or at the situation before you and determine where your priorities lie. If you are unable to figure that out, you must use your intuition and discernment to focus on what will bring you closer to your goal and the happiness of everyone involved. When this card arrives, it's also important for you to check in with your intuition, as it will give you guidance that will be important for your growth. All right. So, hey. So basically, Spirit's message for the collective, and I'm including myself in this because, woo child, like I said, I feel like Spirit's giving me a message to this as well. It says, look at, you're being guided to look at what you're working on right now, or at the situation that your current situation, right? It says a situation before you, and determine where your priorities lie. What are your priorities right now? That's what Spirit wants you to think about if you're watching this live stream. What are my priorities right now? Who is my priority right now? Why? You know, I had to throw the why in there, me being an Aquarius. Why? Why is this important, but that is not? Why am I giving all of my time to this and not to that? Okay, just food for thought. All right, so let's keep it going, y'all. Let's keep it going. Oops. Okay, y'all. All right, Holy Spirit, let's keep it going. Dear honorable ancestors, what message do you have for my viewers and subscribers? Y'all, I'm going to be posting some readings tonight also. So, okay. Make sure y'all stay tuned for that. Make sure if you haven't subscribed to the channel that you do. All right, y'all. Mountains, stand your ground. Stand your ground. That was another message. And I also got the sun. So enjoy success and happiness. I feel like some of you guys are having to stand firm in a particular situation right now. Spirit's saying make sure you set healthy boundaries, but also there's joy that's coming towards you. And then we have the arrow. Surround yourself with protective energy. I love this. Surround yourself with protective energy. You know, the sun is always about warmth. It's always about enlightenment. It's always about success. So things are going to start really panning out for the collective here very soon. If you've been going through it, Spirit says don't worry, because as the psalm says, joy comes in the morning. So right now, it may seem a little dark and it may seem like you can't see the light to your path. But Spirit says hold tight, hold fast to your crown. Let no man take it, okay? Because eventually, one, what's done in the dark comes to the light, and two, everything that you've been putting your energy, time, and effort into is going to yield fruit for you in its season, okay? That's what it's going to do. So let's look at the arrow. Surround yourself with protective energy is what Spirit said. So we have arrow. It says surround yourself with positive people and experiences and environments that make you feel safe. Safety is a priority, or should be. Like I said, today is Saturday and I will be saging my entire home. I'm making black salt when I get off of here. I have incense, frankincense, or copal in Spanish, that I always burn Saturday and Sunday. Burn it through my home. Salt is a cleanser for those who don't know in spiritual community. Salt deters, it blocks, it repels, and it banishes. Black is also a color for protecting, banishing, and blocking. That's why on Saturdays you'll see burning black candles, right? Red also, but red speeds things up. So if you burn black and red together, more powerful. It says, call on your angels, guides, and ancestors to bring you protection. Yes. Arrows have long been revered as symbols of protection, and many native peoples will use the bow and arrow as a weapon of defense. When an arrow appears in meditation or dreams, or an oracle reading, it's a sign you need to protect yourself and what is important to you. There's a tip, y'all, for those who didn't know. So if you ever have a dream and there's arrows involved, just know that you need to be protective of what you have. It says, because not everyone has the same intentions as you do. And you know, it's so crazy that I'm seeing this message, because it's like, I've been thinking about that this week. You could be passing by anyone. Anyone has the potential to do good or evil. I've been watching this show on Netflix called, I don't know if y'all have seen this before, but y'all, it's very interesting. This show on Netflix called The School of Good and Evil. Check it out, y'all. It's on Netflix. And it's like all of us has both. We all have the potential to do both. That's what's really messed up. Living around another human being, you do not know what that human being's intention towards you is. Isn't that crazy to think about? Like, you could literally be next door to a serial killer and not even know. Crazy. It says this doesn't mean that people are intentionally wanting to hurt you, but they could be careless in their choices. Okay? Like I was saying, do not create your own karma, because the choices that we make today not just affect, like if I decide to do something stupid, it's going to reflect on my family, my friends, possibly my coworkers, all the people who know me. So be careful with the choices that you make, because you're writing your own story, basically. It says, this doesn't mean that people are intentionally wanting to hurt you, but they could be careless in their choices and actions, and this could affect you. And does. Ripple effect. There are energies around you that could lower your vibration. There are energies around you that could lower your vibration, and it's important you become aware of them and aren't brought down by them. Okay? Now, mind you, today is what? Today is October the 29th. Okay? The veil is very thin. I want you to think about it, because Halloween is Monday. It's my father's birthday. I always remember the date. Halloween is Monday, and that's when the veil between the physical world and the spiritual world is very thin. Okay? So the spirits are jumping. So make sure that whatever you need to do to amplify your protection, I have an obsidian bracelet I will be wearing. Evil eye. And certain oils that I'll be using for protection, uncrossing oil. But in certain prayers, there's so many things you can do to help add layers to what you do. Okay? But there's so many spirits and people who have negative spirits attached to them that they try to bring you down with them. Don't let them do it. Don't let them do it. Don't let them do it. So that's something that you have to be mindful of. It says, if you are in a situation where you feel that not everything is as clear as it seems, trust your intuition. There are energies in your current situation that aren't fully aligned with your intentions and goals, or with kindness. Follow your intuition about whom to trust and what to trust. If you can take time to retreat, which is what I've been doing this week, or to step out of the situation to assess what is going to be beneficial for you. And that's something I really want y'all to think about. It's okay to take a break. It's okay to say, you know what? I'm not sure if this is right for me. I'm not sure if I want to be here. I'm not sure if this is safe for me. Right? It says, do so. In any event, this is a time to call on the energy of protection and to place yourself in a space that feels safe. Okay? Yes, girl, Spirit is speaking. Very loudly. Very loudly. And then we have mountains. Let's read the mountains one. It says, hold firm to what you believe in or are focusing on because it is absolutely right. Know that heaven and earth are supporting you. So you are being divinely guided and supported by your spirit guides, angels, ancestors. It says mountains are strong and wise, and they are rooted deep in the earth and reach high into the sky. They have been where they are for thousands of years. They have been home to animals, they've been climbed by humans, and they have seen seasons come and go. No matter what's happened to them, they've remained strong, immovable, unshakable, and they offer the spiritual energy of strength and resilience. So no matter what you're going through, no matter what situation you're experiencing, Spirit says take on the energy of the mountains. The mountains are unshakable. The mountains are not going to be moved. No matter who does what, the mountains are going to stay where they are, firmly rooted where they are, right? It says, mountain energy is powerful because it's firmly rooted in the Great Mother and reaches to the Great Father. If you're feeling challenged or pressured at this time, know that your spirit is more powerful than you think. You are resilient and grounded, and the energy and air of the mountains is giving you the unshakable strength to be who you are. Take time to root yourself deeply in the energy of the earth before welcoming in the energies of heaven. If you're not sure what to do next, the mountain card invites you to stay exactly where you are, talk things over with those around you, and know that change will come to you. You will be whole and well. You will be whole and well. So for those of you guys listening to this live stream, okay, your ancestors are letting you know whatever situation you're going through, stay where you're at. If you don't know what to do right now, just stay where you're at. Talk it over with the people around you, your inner circle, your community, your tribe, the people who support you, right? Stay where you are. And know that change will come to you. You will be whole and well at the end of the situation, and it will not stand in the way of your future growth and expansion. Beautiful messages. I love them. Right? And then we had the sun, which is about success and happiness. So all the seeds that you planted are coming to fruition, and you're going to reap the benefits of that. All right, y'all. So let's get into some more. Let's get into some more messages, right? Mensajes. Let's see. You know what I haven't used? I have not used my Fountain Tarot deck, so we're going to use it. It's been a hot minute. Y'all, so I was at Spencer's today, and I saw there was this other tarot deck. It was like, oh man, it's the Antique, it's called the Antique Anatomy Tarot, and I want it. I want it. I really do. All right. All right, Spirit, what we got going on here? And I really do like the Fountain Tarot. This was gifted to me. All right, y'all. All right, Holy Spirit, Divine Source, what messages do you have for my viewers and subscribers? Y'all, let's get into the messages today. we got the Three of Wands, okay? So some of you guys are really focused on growing and expanding recently, right now. You may have turned your back or turned your back on a situation that didn't pan out for you. For some of you guys, it may have been a relationship, may have been a job situation, but you kind of like, you're now focused on moving forward. Whatever situation has happened in the past, it's like you're letting that go and you're focusing on moving forward. Yeah, Four of Wands. You're trying to, some of you guys are trying to get stable, and this could be financially, this could be physically, like, you know, like literally purchasing an apartment or a home or whatever the case is. You're trying to expand and you're trying to grow and see what's out there. We have the Eight of Wands. Yeah, some of you guys are taking action. You may be talking to people, maybe looking to apply or sign applications to look for a new place. Also, some of you guys may be receiving messages or incoming communication from someone or a company that you applied with. You may be getting communication from those people. Four of Coins. I feel like some of you guys are in your bag right now and you're really trying to save money because you have plans. Like I said, you have goals. With that Three of Wands, it's like you're focusing on expanding and you're trying to save your money so that you can have a new stable start somewhere or whatever you're planning to do in the future. The Nine of Swords. The Nine of Swords came up, y'all. So some of y'all really could be in your head right now. This is very worried, anxious energy with the Nine of Swords. Spirit's like, listen, don't do it. Some of y'all are really in your head. Eight of Swords, like really get out of your head. Eight of Swords, you kind of feel stuck in a situation. Let's see, tell me more, Spirit. Situations are ending or transforming for some of you guys. We have the Two of Wands. Now, I know Rico chose the bottom, but it's the Two of Wands, baby. You see the 2-6, it's the Two of Wands. Yeah, Spirit says focus on your plans. Don't get caught up on, let me read the Eight of Swords because I feel like it's important that y'all know what the Eight of Swords represents here for the collective. The Eight of Swords for me personally is always like excuses, or maybe you've made excuses for a long enough time as to why you haven't made the move or taken the action with that Eight of Wands that you should have taken a while back. And now Spirit is like really nudging you to do it. And it's like crunch time. We have, let's see, the Eight of Swords. Mentally trapped, self-doubt. Something that seems impossible to do. Obliviousness to one's blindness. Also, I'm getting trust issues. I'm getting trust issues as well with the Eight of Swords. Hey, Tasha, how are you, love? Trust issues. So Spirit is saying focus on moving forward. Coming out of that energy of anxiety, coming out of that energy of like being unsure, not sure who to trust or what to trust, like paranoia. The Eight and Nine of Swords, those two are paranoid. And it's like Spirit's like, no. Stay focused on what you're trying to accomplish. Okay? The Moon, things may be very unclear for some of y'all right now. Yeah. Things may be a little unclear. The King of Cups. But Spirit wants you to know that you are supported. There is love and support around you. So for some of you guys, this could be a masculine energy. Could be a father figure. Could be an uncle. Could be a close friend. A male best friend. Or even a partner for some of you guys. King of Cups. That's very loving, supportive, you know, trying to give you good advice in a situation. Let's see, tell me more, Spirit. Yeah, Five of Wands, because it's been a challenging time for you and they know this. So, if you've spoken to your father recently, that's a message for you. He loves you, he supports you, and he wants to see you move forward despite whatever difficulties you're going through. A father or a brother. A father or a brother. Hey y'all, I'm still doing readings. Anybody wanting a reading, make sure you send your donation, drop a green heart, I got you. Okay, these are just collective pulls. The world. Yeah, some of you guys will be traveling or you're planning to travel or distance yourself in a situation. Because you feel like a cycle has completed itself, you're done. It's almost like you've been around the world. I'm getting that song, you know that song? I've been around the world and I can't find my baby. I don't know why that song, but it's like you've been through a lot with the situation and you're just done with it. The cycle has completed itself. And that's also giving fixed energy, which we are in Scorpio season. So you guys, we have kickstarted Scorpio season. The new moon is in Scorpio. So things are going to start to be revealed. Some of you guys, especially if you have intuitive and psychic abilities, are going to have really strong and powerful and intense dreams. So as always, protect your energy, protect your space. Tell me more, Spirit. Yeah. The Six of Cups. The Six of Cups. Some of you guys are kind of like, you wish things could be the way that they once were. Things have changed. I feel that with the World card too. Things have changed between you and someone, or your situation has changed. And you just want to feel at home. You want to feel at peace. You want to feel comfortable. That comfortable feeling that you first had when you first got with so-and-so, or when you first started this job at thus and such place, or when you first moved into this apartment. You want to feel at peace. You want to feel at home. And that's what a lot of y'all are focusing on, like really making yourself feel comfortable, maybe even in your own home. For some of y'all, you may be planning on moving, or whatever the case may be. You've been thinking about it. Spirit's been giving you signs. This is your sign. If you've been planning on moving, please do it. Please do it. Ace of Coins. Yeah, some of you guys, it's time to start something new. Okay, love. Some of you guys, it's time to start something new. And it's going to pan out for you. With the Ace of Pentacles, this is a new opportunity presenting itself for you. It could be in business. It could be in career. It could be in a relationship. But the Ace of Pentacles is really great grounded energy. It's Earth energy. It's Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy. So it could be someone giving you an offer, a solid offer. It could be a committed relationship coming in. But it could be something like a stable foundation. I'm going to just read it. What do we have? The Ace of Coins. Swords, Wands, Coins. 10 Coins, Page, Knight, King Coins. I forgot how much I really love this tarot deck, and I haven't used it in a while, so. Okay, there we go. It says material in our spiritual abundance. Yes, so abundance is coming in for you guys. An opportunity to create something new. And a reminder to stay grounded. Yes. So this is your reminder to stay grounded. Especially during this energy, like I said, where energies are, this time period where energies are very sensitive. The spirits are lurking. Okay, the veil is very much thinning as we get closer to Monday between the spirit and the physical realm. So be mindful, because a lot of people are doing rituals this weekend. They are, and they will be. We've got the Magician. Make it happen, Captain. You have the ability, you have the skill set, you have the intellect to do and excel in whatever you're setting your hand to do. So don't forget it. You get to write your own story. Spirit wants to remind you that you have all the tools at your disposal to manifest and bring about change within your own personal life. On your own personal spiritual journey, you have the ability, you have all of the resources available to you. And if you don't, Spirit says research, ask questions, network with people, talk to people, right? Let's see, the Magician, which I just seen the Magician. I'm curious to see what he means here in this particular deck. There he is. So, the Magician. The Magician. So it says, as the first guide on the journey to enlightenment, the Magician reveals the raw symbols of the suits, the tools from which anything can be created: wands, swords, cups, and coins. Yes, so you have all of the tools. Spirit says, utilize what you got, baby. The Magician advises that all new creations, if they are to succeed, require more than just one skill. They require faith in the unknowable, a magical energy. He urges you to speak aloud what it is that you want, to will it into existence, releasing it from the world of mere hopes and thoughts. The Magician assures that through discipline and surrender, you become the connection between the earthly and the divine. It says a promising new idea or creation, willpower and discipline, taking appropriate action, possibility, imagination, self-confidence, and freedom. So some of you guys are being reminded with the Magician to be confident, in the things that you're manifesting, that it is going to work out for you. If you are in class and you've been studying, Spirit says it's going to work out for you. It's a promising new idea or something that you've been starting, a project you've been working on. It's going to work out for you. Trust and believe. You got to have faith. The Magician, to me, it kind of gives me the same energy as a Fool in a way, because it reminds you that you're fully capable as long as you have the willpower to change it or do something different. It can happen. You have to put that energy behind it and exert the discipline behind it, the consistency behind it, like I was talking about earlier with ritual work. Okay, y'all. And we have the Fountain. The Fountain. Blessings coming in, change coming in. The Hermit. So some of you guys can benefit very much from the Hermit by going into reflection for this upcoming week, really reflecting on what it is that you want, where your priorities lie, and how you're going to move forward in the next few weeks, right? Before the holiday season kicks off, what is it that you want to accomplish? What are your goals? What are you giving your energy to, and why? So those are collective messages, y'all. I'm going to hop off of here. Thank y'all so much for all the love and support. Thank y'all for hopping in. It means a lot. Sorry I was late today. I was going to start at 2 and I ended up coming in at almost 4. But I will be posting collective readings tonight. So, and if y'all have any ideas for more readings, let me know. Okay? Message me, email me, anything. Okay? You have a question, email me, reach out to me, right? For those of you who don't know, my email is aquarianempresstarot@gmail.com. You can follow me on Instagram as well, #aquarianempresstarot. Okay? So, sending y'all love and happy Saturday. Peace out, y'all.